it's Kimberly and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget, and today I'm really excited to bring you a budget find for anyone out there that has ingrown hairs and is looking for a remedy. And I'm also going to give an update on the products that I am currently using for dark scars on your bikini area specifically. You guys have been asking for an update, so I'm going to give you one. I'm just going to tell you ahead of time. If you saw my video on clearing my skin finally, that took 6 months, so just a little perspective that I think the video for my dark scars bikini area was like, it's only been like 3 months or so. My skin takes a while to heal. Like, it's not like an overnight type thing or anything like that, so that's why I've been waiting to kind of actually give you information on if these products are really working or not. For me, it takes time. What I'm going to share with first is my answer to like, am I still using those products that I kind of thought in my head like would make sense for the bikini area. So let's get into that first. Okay, so the two products that I was using in the last video or saying that I felt like kind of made sense and I wanted to try it out was the Ordinary's glycolic acid 7% toning solution and also the Faded topical brightening and clearing mist. I am currently not using these products anymore, and here's why. It's not that deep though, don't worry. This product was just way too messy, and like I mentioned before, there's like a tacky after feel. But I got the tube version and I think it's so much better. It's got all the goods, which is kojic acid, which is like a brightener, tranexamic acid, melatonin, niacinamide, which you know I love for my acne up here, licorice root, and azaliac acid. Some of the stuff is different, but I think that this is actually just better off. I like that I can just spot treat with this. I'd say I have 1 or 2 bigger scars that came from ingrown hairs a little bit back, and I've been using that as just a spot treatment right on those spots. This was more like a lateral move, and it was just specifically off of application. I really don't like this, and I probably should have used the last couple months to just return it, but here we are, it's still here. Yes, it does have that funny smell that they claim that they have a new version out that it doesn't smell as much. I don't believe that this has shea butter in it, so I believe that this is not one of the new ones, so whatever, but it's fine. You put it on, just let it air out, and then go about your day. So the reason why I stopped using this isn't necessarily because it wasn't working. It was because something better came out, and that was again from the Topicals brand. I feel like I'm starting to buy all their stuff, but it made sense because this is specifically for the bikini area. So this is the Topicals Ingrown Tonic, and it has glycolic acid in it as well as salicylic, niacinamide, hey niacinamide, we love it, and zinc PCA. Started to be like, you know what, maybe you need things that are targeted for the bikini area as opposed to like making them up on your own, because this is only glycolic and this has a bunch of other stuff in it. So that's why I switched. But this is also still good for the face, and surprisingly this is actually really good for my chest. I recently started taking fitness classes again because I won a fitness giveaway at my favorite studio, so happy, and we were doing burpees in class and I had a top like this on, jumping up, going down to the ground, jumping up, going down to the ground. Hello, the ground that people step on in that class as well with their sneakers and who knows what else. The next day I woke up and my skin was like splotchy as can be, and I was like, dang it, I did that to myself. So now, yes, I wear a top that's covered to make sure. And then also I started using a cleanser, and I would go in with the glycolic acid, and as you can see, it's definitely gone down so much more. So in addition to these two products, here is the product that I believe like you absolutely need if you have ingrowns, and it is going to help. So the first and number one thing is an exfoliator. I mentioned this in my last video. I was like, I need an exfoliator and I'm trying to find one, and I kind of went on a hunt to just find regular exfoliators, but I found something that's so much better. It's from this brand. It's called Parisa. It's the Ingrown Rescue Kit. So within this kit, it's the exfoliating conjac sponge, and this is a game changer. So it has 2 sides. One of them is a little bit stronger than the other, and I love this thing. I wanted something that I could use every single day, and I felt like the exfoliators I was buying in place of the one from Bush Balm were just never really living up to it. They just never felt really as strong as I wanted, but this actual sponge like gets the job done. This is not wet right now, so that's why it looks kind of like decrepit. I love this thing so much because I really do feel like it is working. I just wet the sponge a bit, and it still has, you know, a bit of ruggedness to it. I exfoliate the area with the soap that comes with it, tea tree therapy soap. We all know tea tree is really good for kind of like calming the skin. I use that soap and I use that exfoliator every single day, and I'm telling you, the ingrown hairs are so much less. The soap is nice and gentle. I feel comfortable using it, and then after, the third step that's part of it is to go in with this little serum. So this is the last step in it. This is how much I have left, so I'm almost out of it, as you can see. You just spray it on once you get out of the shower. It's formulated with essential oils, which soothes and softens the skin and minimizes the ingrown hairs. This thing was only like $20, and you should invest in it. I absolutely want that sponge for the rest of my life. Like, I don't need to buy an actual exfoliating scrub or anything like that. I'm sticking with the sponge. It's a bar soap, so it's gonna last a really long time. This is the only thing that's kind of running out, but this is kind of similar to those Bush Balm oils that I used to have. I just put this on right after I get out the shower. I put this on after I've waxed so that it's more soothing. And then once I am done with this, I heard about the Fur line. That's like another brand, but it was just a little bit more high priced. So I got like the tiniest thing possible. It was a little kit like this. So this is an exfoliating mitt that they have. So this side is more rugged and this side is a little softer. This is their ingrown concentrate. I have not used it yet. As you can see, I don't like to mix products because I want to see like what's working and then move on to the next thing and be like, are you better or are you worse? As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna go in with this oil and I will let you guys know. In terms of order of events, if it helps you in any way, what I try to do is to ease up so I'm not doing too much at once. I will exfoliate in the shower. I will get out the shower, let everything kind of like dry a little bit. I go in with the tonic, let it seep into the skin, all that kind of stuff. Let it dry. You gotta take your time with this. So you gotta make sure you allot like a good 5-10 minutes just so everything can kind of dry down so that it's not like sticky. Then I go in with this, and that is the final step. Let it blend in, all that kind of stuff, and then, you know, go and put on my clothes. In the evening time, what I like to do is I like to do the spot treatment. Between that whole set of stuff, I feel like I have seen improvements. I'm really hoping that the faded and this oil treatment right here is gonna help with that. For the ingrown hairs, like, I feel like this is what I'm attaching myself to for like the rest of my life. Like, I'm so happy with that sponge, like I said. Like, it's just so perfect, and I have seen like massive changes with it. So those are the products that I'm using, and in regards to waxing, let me show you what I've switched over to. So once I finished the Sugar Dough, which I think was an overall really good product, I went back to like wax strips. So right now I'm using the NAD Sensitive Body Wax Strips. These are okay. I didn't realize that they weren't different sizes, so I have to cut them each time, which kind of stinks. But then I also got the NAD's Brazilian and Bikini Wax that is supposed to be gentle on skin and tough on coarse hair. This is the one you have to microwave. Usually I don't like these ones, but I just wanted to give it a try. The annoying thing is that the stick that came with it like immediately broke when I was using it, and I was like, well, that's a waste. So I either have to get more sticks, or I don't know, I have to use something else. So this one comes like this, and you can see that it looks chaotic in here because this is me trying to scoop out the product. I liked how this product gave me a clean wax, which is really good. I felt like it was similar to Sugar Dough. It was easy to kind of put on my skin and take off. It's just annoying that it doesn't have a top, so that's kind of weird. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a one-use type thing. I've been holding on to it because I'm gonna try to use it again once I get better sticks. Maybe I can try to still use my little applicator from Sugar Dough and see if that'll work in there. But that's what I'm using. I'd like to find another wax that I want to stick with that gives me the similar results but maybe a lower price. So let me know what you guys are using. I don't mind using the strips, but I think I liked when it was just the putty. I think that was pretty cool. I feel like we're on the right path, which is really great. Hopefully in summer I'm confidently walking around with a swimsuit on and, you know, not having to worry too deeply. But yeah, those are the things that I'm using right now to help with my scars, my ingrown hair treatment. That is my update. I hope it's really helpful. I'll have links down below to the products if you're interested. If you're interested still in the stuff from the last products, like, go for it. I'm not saying there was anything wrong with the glycolic. It's just that I got one that was geared towards specifically being for the bikini area, and it already contains glycolic acid. These products are a little bit more high priced, but I wanted to just see, you know, what the big deal was and if they're worth it. So if you can, go for it. If you can't, definitely go with something that's in a lower price range. But in this case, like I said, if there's anywhere you want to start right here. And that's my video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.